I've now come to the realization that I'm dealing with individuals who clearly have mental health issues. Um, they clearly stuck in their ego, stubborn, refusing to accept the reality that it's like whatever situation you thought you had me in, it's over, it's finished. And like this particular individual keeps repeating the same patterns and expecting a different outcome, even though every time they attempt the same repetitive pattern, it always fails. Take for instance, you keep creating fake accounts on Instagram and you're wanting to access my private Instagram account, right? So you keep creating accounts like with Goddess Energy or other sort of tarot readers. Now I'm actually following the real account, okay? So I'm not going to fall for you repeatedly stealing their pictures, creating a fake account, because we all know you're good at stealing people's work and trying to pass it off as your own. But you keep doing the same thing over and over again, and I see right through it. You're told time and time again that I see through what you're trying to do, but you continue to do it anyway. And what makes you think that I'm going to be convinced that this time around that I'm going to? I see. I'm not an insane person. You know what I mean. I'm quite sane and rational, and I've reached the point now where I actually feel sorry for you. I'm no longer angry or triggered by anything that you do, because you keep doing the same thing. You keep getting told that it doesn't work. You clearly have mental health issues that you need to address. And I cannot help you. I cannot heal you. I cannot do anything for you. You are blocked from my life now. I want no part of you. I do not want you in my life. I don't care about your ego and your pride. It means nothing to me. All it does is make you look very foolish, very immature. In fact, emotionally and mentally, you're not developed. You may have the age of a 40-year-old woman, but you have the mental age of a young teenager. You're very childish, and you can't grasp the fact that you're dealing with someone who sees right through you, who knows you same tactics. You keep repeating the same tactics over and over again, expecting a different outcome, and it's not going to happen. All that's going to happen is just the same thing is going to happen. I'm just going to reject you because you're not well. I'm not interested in you. I've had nothing to do with you for a long time now, and we've never even had a conversation, and I don't even want one. I'm not interested anymore. After what you've done, there is no coming back. No matter how hard you try, there's no coming back. You have done too much, you and the other person with bad body odor. Right? Like, and actually it smells like dog shit. That's really bad. Like, both of you have mental health problems. Like, the entire family you've associated yourself with are mentally unwell. And what's going to happen is, it's like you're now under surveillance. I know you laugh it all off and think that you're not, but you are. You literally are under surveillance. and you are going to be dealt with by those authorities. In fact, you might end up being raided during the night, and like your time has ended now. There's no coming back. You've been given a cease and desist order. You need to stop now. You know what I mean? You will not be able to get away from this. There is no escape. Okay? Everything you've planned and plotted, all these schemes, it's all documented, it's all recorded. There's substantial evidence now to put you all away for a long time. That's including the cryptocurrency Ponzi scheme, which you fraudulently tried to include me on, but it's been uncovered that I am innocent and I will not be tied to your fraudulent crimes. Everything that you plan to do will all backfire, just like everything else has failed. Just like your candle magic, your moon magic, your scrying, your Ouija boards, you're crying into a mirror trying to call my name. Nothing works because you're now blocked. You're all spiritually dead inside, and judgment day is upon you. So what you need to do now is prepare yourself for a long period inside prison, because no matter what you do now, everything's just going to fail, because you're very repetitive. You just keep doing the same things, and you've convinced yourselves you're some kind of masterminds, but you aren't, and it just needs to stop now. But I know it's pointless. You're just going to keep on doing it anyway. But it doesn't trigger us anymore. You're just highlighting that you're unwell mentally and you're underdeveloped, and you've never really learned how to grow up and act like a responsible adult. Same goes for your lesbian lover. Both of yous, you're a perfect match. You're both mentally redundant. You're very childish, and you both throw tantrums when you can't get your own way because you're both narcissists. And you've been going around spreading all kinds of rumours to people I don't care about. Okay? These people mean nothing to me. Don't care about them. Don't care about their opinions. Don't care about if they believe what you say or not. They are meaningless to me in my life, because at some point I will be leaving this shitty little village and leaving you behind as well, because you'll all be doing a lengthy stint inside. Okay? So I'm not it doesn't matter what you do or what you say or do. Like, these people who you thought were my friends aren't my friends, and I'm glad to see the back of all of them. And I'd rather be on my own than have fake people like you and all the rest who are easily bought out. These are just meaningless people that I outgrew a long time ago, and I'm glad to see the back of them, all of them, even you. And the sooner you are arrested and sentenced to jail, the better. Then I can then just go off and enjoy my life in peace without you. And you'll never ever be released from prison, because that's where you're going to die, in prison. Okay, now I'm going to sign off now, but you clearly are all mentally disturbed. And to the fat witch who's got a spare house key, you're not going to get in the house. I've got the door bolted. I've got the keys in the locks and turn around. If you try to put the key through into that door, it won't be able to go in, and it won't be able to push the key out, and you won't be able to gain access. Like I've said, you're not very intelligent. You're just irrational. You're easily triggered. You're emotionally stunted. You're just a petty child that's never learned how to grow up and act like a responsible adult. You just are bums, basically, bottom feeders. And the sooner you are put inside a padded cell, the better, because that's where you're going to. you're going to a mental asylum and you're going to plead mental insanity when you go to court because you are mentally insane. Okay, so I'm going to go now. I love yous all, but I don't really want to see you ever again. Okay, I'll just love you from a distance. But it's time to go. Bye-bye.